Hi, friends. Today we're going to start a lesson on creating your own website. How fun is that going to be? So, I'm going to let you be as creative as you can, and I'm going to show you some tips and tricks so that you can be successful in creating that website. We are going to use a Google application. So, right here in our portal, we want to make sure that we click on Google Drive so that we can open up the application to launch our new website. From here, you'll click on the New button and you'll click on More down here. You can just hover over it and then the little menu will come up to the side. So just slide on over and we're going to click here on Google Sites. We'll let that open up. Now, the cool thing about this is that we'll be able to pull images from the internet. You'll be able to use YouTube videos or any other sort of input that you can actually add to your website. Okay. Now, the most difficult part that I'm finding students are having is actually coming up with what your website's going to be about. Okay. And this is where I'm giving you full range where you can choose what topic you want your website to be on. So I've had a few students create a website about sneakers or some shoes. In like being more specific, someone did a website just about Jordan shoes. Okay, so you know that that Jordan has several different types of shoes, and so they've started to create their website by building it on just shoes. Okay, now it doesn't have to be about shoes. You can do it about maybe one of your favorite bands, and then start highlighting like different members of that band or group that you may like. So, for instance, if you are a fan of BTS, maybe you can highlight them at your beginning of the web page, and then down below you can start highlighting individual members of that band or group that you like. Okay. It'd be also kind of neat for you to import some of those videos. If you have a favorite video, you can import that with a YouTube link. And I'll show you guys how to do all of that here shortly. When you first open up your page, you'll see that it is blank and it's asking you to go ahead and put in your title. Now, if you're not sure what that title is just yet, that's okay. You don't have to start with there, okay? There's so many other places that we can start. And then once you start collaborating and putting all of your content together, then maybe you can come up with something creative for the title or your name. I'm going to show you one that I've just started working on. This one is going to be about places that I think you should visit at least once in your lifetime. Some of them are on my bucket list, and I hope to hopefully one day visit these places. So I thought it'd be kind of a cool little website that I could create to show places that I think you should visit. Okay, so I did start with this here. I'm going to move my box over so we can see what's going on. Now, at the very beginning, it's going to ask you for your theme, okay? And all your theme is, it's going to be how your website is reflected, okay? So you can actually change your theme here on the side. You'll see that it's changing the look of my cover page here, okay? So I can just kind of click. You can change the colors of the background with these. You can also change the style of font if you choose to do so. Okay, this is one that I had it on, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. And I like the font, so I'm kind of fine with that. It's all capital, which is kind of nice. Okay, so I've done my theme here, and I've added my title. Okay. You can also change the background. As you can see, this does have a background. How would I do that? Now, I would hover over where it says change image and just click on there. Okay, now it'll ask me to select image, and I can either do that by picking something that's already in the gallery, or I can do a Google search right inside. Okay, so you'll see that this Google search will pop up, and I can put maybe world map so that it gives me some suggestions of that map. Okay, and then I can pick one that I like. I'll select it, make sure it has a check mark, and then I'll click select. And now you'll see that it's inserted the map behind as the background. Okay, you can actually even adjust the size of this cover photo. So I can do it as the banner, which is shown here. It's the banner up top, and then there's content down on the bottom. I can do just a title only, and it'll take away the picture completely. Or I can do a large banner, which is a little bit larger than the beginning top banner. Or I can do just a full cover page, okay, so that it's actually a lot larger. I'm a fan of the banner at the top and then inserting some content down below. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to remove this just real quick. So I want this website to first view all of the places I think you should visit. So how would I do that now? Okay, I would click here on the insert button, and here it's giving me all these different options of what I can insert onto the first page of my website. So I can either choose a type of layout here where it would give me one photo and then list, or you're able to put some information here on the right side. You can do two photos or even up to 3, 4, or 5, and then list what it is underneath. Okay, so I haven't tried any of these before, but maybe we can give it a shot. I'm going to go ahead and click it, and as now you can see, it's inserted that into our web page down below. So now I'm going to add the content. Okay, so I'm going to click the plus sign, and I've already downloaded some photos, so I'm going to search for those. I'm going to click upload, and it'll open up my downloads here. Okay, and so I'm going to just now search for the image that I want. I'm going to click open. All right, there's one. I'm going to search for the second image. 2. Okay, and I actually don't have a third image, so let me show you how I can find that. What I want to do is I'm going to open up a new tab, and I can search for the Mayan ruins, right? Let's see. And I'm going to see what kind of images are available. So I'm going to click on images up here at the top. And now I can choose from any one of these pictures. Okay, so I'm going to try to find a cool one that I like. Let's pick this one here. So the way that I would save this or download it to my computer is I will right click it, and I'm going to click save image as. Okay, that's super important. We want to take a look at that. Now, another thing I want you to pay attention to is where exactly it is that you're downloading the image to. Okay, here it's going into my downloads folder, and so I want to make sure I know where it's going because I want to be able to find it when I'm trying to upload it into my website. So I'm going to click on download so that I know it's going there, and I want to make sure that I name it so that it's easy for me to find it while I'm trying to upload it. Okay, so I'm going to put Mayan ruins, and then I'm going to click save. And now it's gone into that download file folder. Okay, I'm going to return back to my website. Sorry, that was the first one I opened. Return back to my website, and I'm going to click the plus sign because that's what we're going to do. Now we're going to upload it. We're going to click upload. Make sure I'm in my downloads folder, okay? And I can see that it's right here at the top. And once I click on it, it is giving me the preview, okay? If you don't have the preview button, all you need to do is click here, and it should allow you to pop up that preview, okay? So if it looks like this, just click on this little window tab here, and it'll give you a preview of the actual image. So if I were not to have named something, okay, I could click on it, and then it'll show me these images just by clicking. So I found the image that I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and click open, and now you'll see that it's added all 3 of my images here below. Okay, so now I can come back, and then I can insert the text here. which is kind of nice. Okay, so I think that's kind of a good view. I like the way that looks. Um, and what I want to do from time to time is kind of toggle back and forth um, as far as the view. Okay, that way you can see what it would look like once your website is published. So the way that I do that is I'll click here on this preview button, and now it's kind of giving us a view. Sorry, I made myself big. As to what your website would look like if you went live. Okay, so as you can see, I don't have the content down below. So if I went in and then added the content, the words would be down below. So this would be the Vietnam bridge. Okay, this is a bridge in Vietnam, and then this was the Mayan ruins. And then here is the Great Wall of China. Okay, so I would add that. So I know that I need to come back. I'll click the X so that I can come back into my edit mode, and then I can enter here. Photos. Okay. And then this here is the Vietnam Bridge. I want to make sure I have the right name. So let me just make sure I have it correctly. Sorry, bear with me. Okay, so let's see. The Golden Bridge of Vietnam. Okay, so that's what I'm going to call this here so that we have it. Golden Bridge, Vietnam. Okay, so Golden Bridge. Okay. Now the cool thing is that you can actually link websites to your photos. So I'll show you quickly how we can do that. And we can actually search for, I'm going to do, since I just searched for the Vietnam Bridge, I'm going to use that one. And now instead of images, I'm going to come over to videos so it can pull up some videos of the actual bridge. So from here, if it's a YouTube video, I would probably find, let's see, this one here. It probably gives us a little bit of a explanation or a tour, which is kind of cool. Okay. So I kind of like the way that looks already. I'm not going to spend too much time watching the video right now. If you, of course, for your website, you can definitely do that. But I want to insert this video onto my website so that if they click on the actual picture, it'll take them into this YouTube link automatically. So that's going to be called an embedded link, okay? And I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm going to click on the share button and I'm going to copy it. So now I'm going to come back to my website here. And once I click on this picture, I'm going to actually click embed. And it's telling me by URL, okay? So yes, I have the URL from the website. I'm going to just copy and paste, right click, paste. Okay, and now I'm going to click insert. All right, and it's actually inserted it as a YouTube video here. That's not what I wanted to do, so I'm glad I made that mistake to show you. If you'd like it on the web page just by itself, that's fine too. That's the way we would add it. So I'm just going to go ahead and click trash, the trash button, because I want to make the edit here on this bridge. Okay. So here we go. Now I'm actually just going to click on the image and you'll see that if I click here, it first highlighted the whole box, but I just need the picture. So I'm going to double click on that again. And you'll see this little paper clip sign. It's called insert link. Okay, so this is where I'm going to actually insert that YouTube link. I'm going to click it on. And since I already have it copied, I'm just going to right click my mouse and put paste. And now click apply. You can now see that this YouTube video is now linked to this image, okay? And I'm going to show you how that worked. I'm going to click now on preview. And here are my images down below. Now, if I hover over this, you can see that my arrow is just a regular plain arrow. But once I hover over the Golden Bridge, it turns into a hand. So that's telling me now it's a clickable image. So I'm going to click on that. And it's opened up my YouTube page on a different tab, which is exactly what I needed it to do. So now my viewers will be taken to the YouTube video outside of your Google site, okay? And so I'll probably do that along with these others so that you can kind of get an idea of what that place is, okay? Now, this is a good little start. Okay. Please keep in mind that this is going to happen over the next few weeks. Okay. I only see you guys once a week. So if it takes 2 or 3 class periods, that's totally fine. I want us to try to do our best at our website. Okay. Because I want to be able to see it. And maybe we can show it off to some of the other kids if you give me some permission on some of these. You know, I can show them what we're doing. Now, this is just one page, right? So when you go through a website, you notice that you can actually click on different tabs and it'll take you to different pages on the website, okay? And just for example, so you kind of know what I'm talking about, if I go to the NISD website, okay, the Northside website, you'll see here that it has different links here at the top, but it all still remains in still one website, right? The Northside website. So if I click on parents, I'm still inside of our Northside website, but it's just a different page. And so that's what I mean about adding pages, okay? If I click on schools, it's still in the same website, but it's just a different page on the website. So we'll be doing the same thing and adding pages to our website, okay? And the way we do that is over here on this toolbar to the right, we'll click on pages and you'll see here that we now have a home page, which is this first one. And we're gonna go ahead and add a page, okay? We're gonna go ahead and click add, and then we'll name the page maybe Golden Bridge. Okay, so that now if we have a second page that just was created, and obviously it named it for us right away as I titled it here, it did title it now. I'll be able to come now and insert any more content that I need, okay? This image carousel is pretty cool, okay? You can pull up images and it'll be kind of like a sliding, rotating image that you can create. So if I have, let's see, I guess this is it, one image, I can add it. And then if I need to get more, I will select image. Let's do a Google search. And it's Golden Bridge, Vietnam. So maybe I can take images. I want to click insert from different points of view. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. Do a Google search. Golden Bridge, Vietnam. And then just find different views of it, which is kind of cool. This one's pretty cool. And let's try something together. Let's see if we can do multiple photos. If I click one, let's see if there's another that I can find that I would really like to add. Okay, so yes, it will let me select multiple photos, which is kind of cool. So I'll just go ahead and click insert now, and now it's inserted the others. So it does say that you must have at least 2 images to make the image carousel. Okay, so I'm going to hit insert. Okay, and for size, it kind of looks a little large, okay? So let's see here. Show dot, shows auto start. Oh, so this is kind of a cool feature. If I click auto start, when I click on my actual web page here, it'll start just kind of scrolling through the images is what that means, the auto start. If I unclick it, you're actually going to have to toggle through the images. So let's try it without the auto start first so I can show you that. I'm going to click update here, and then I'm going to click on preview because I want to see what it looks like to others if my page goes live. All right, and now you'll see, let me see if I can hide this. You'll see here the little arrows that have popped up. It'll let me scroll through the images that I've uploaded. How cool is that? right? And you'll see here that I have a total of 4 images. It'll give me those dots to let me know or let my viewer know there are 4 images on this to look for. Okay, I want to try that um, the auto start. So I'm going to click auto start. Transition speed, let's leave it at medium, see what that looks like. I'm going to click update and then I'm going to click preview. Let's see. So now there it goes. You can see I'm not clicking anything. It's changing all on its own. The speed is a little fast for me, but that can be adjusted. But I think that's kind of a neat feature. So there's so many things that you can do with these websites, okay? Again, you can choose your topic. You can choose the pages that you add. You can choose the theme. You can add buttons, okay? So if this was maybe like you wanted to plan a trip, okay? Maybe you could add a button. Okay, let's see what this button does. I would maybe name it travel to Vietnam so that we can see that. And then maybe, oh, I spelled that wrong. Maybe we can find a link on Google. Let's see. Over. Okay, maybe I can find this website. It says travel website. Okay, we want to be careful on what we're choosing and clicking. This definitely looks like a travel website, but look how cool that is. This is going to be the auto transition of the videos, right? That's something that they use. You can see that automatically, how it's scrolling automatically as soon as I launch the website. So this is a great example because you can see here the different images just as we've been adding to the other. So you can do food. These would be buttons that you would press, right? So if I click food, it's going to take me to another page that'll show me all the food. So you can definitely be creative like that, okay? So if I wanted to do this, travel to Vietnam, I would maybe insert the link, copy, come back, paste my link here and insert. And now it's made the button appear, okay, which is kind of cool. So now I'm going to click preview. And I now have my button that I've inserted. I'm going to click it and it's going to redirect me to the Vietnam travel website, right, which is kind of neat. So definitely be creative with this. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or a Google chat, Google Hangout. That way I can help you guys. I want you to be successful in doing this. It is going to take some time, so please, please don't get discouraged. And I can't wait to see all your creativity come to life. And again, if you have questions, just let me know, okay? That way I can help you as best as I can.